It is WrestleMania season. It is Elimination Chamber season. Tonight, we are going to do an Elimination Chamber prediction show. We have 6 men and 6 women going to step inside the Elimination Chamber. And tonight, we are going to predict it. And chat, you guys can hold us accountable if we are correct. I have Strat Facts, I have Poppy Platino, and I have BDC. So, guys, turn that notification bell on. You guys will know when we are going live. It's a rare thing, but we're definitely going to do it because it matters. And here we go. Let's lock ourselves in. Let's get right to Elimination Chamber. Before I do that, guys, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
What's good? Happy day ending in Y.
It's really hot out there.
I know I can see you shaved your head. All right.
You're making the character finally more authentic now.
Yeah, see the
John
mustache?
with the mustache.
Yes. Yes.
You want to
I
go?
don't have a
told me?
mustache. You do now.
She's like, you shaved your head. You look more Chinese. I was like, you. Honestly, I can't remember if she said Chinese or Asian, which is, probably what actually happened. But that's okay. That's okay. We're live, pal.
We're live, pal. All right, let's stop dancing around to it. 6 men inside the Elimination Chamber. One opportunity. One guy is going to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. And we have Randy Orton. We have Trick Williams. We have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We have the young OG, Javon Evans. We have main event, Jey Uso. And we have L.A. Knight. Yeah. So this match is now about who's the most over. It's all about who WWE trusts more because ticket sales are trash right now. They're not selling out. So, guys, who is going to WrestleMania to face Drew McIntyre? Who's winning this men's Elimination Chamber match? Platino, you kick it off.
It feels like it's going to be back to Cody, man. He's their most trusted guy. He's their John Cena. It's people probably don't want to hear it, but it's going to be Cody again. He is that main event guy, so don't really see them trusting LA Knight. Terrible. Yeah, but I'm going Cody.
So you want to see Cody and you think it's gonna be Cody and Drew one more time?
It's not what I want. It's pretty much.
It's what it's gonna be.
We seen that main event. We seen it at whatever.
What is this?
We seen on SmackDown.
What does this say? What do we think?
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
All right, Strap's over there shaking his head. Strap, what are your thoughts?
Just like you said, Dom, you're previewing the rest of the year, at least till WrestleMania. Ticket sales aren't going well. The ticket sales all around are not going well for WWE. So they got to make a bold move. They got to make a bold choice, and they have, even though it's a different regime, they have done things like this in the past. So I'm going to make a very bold prediction, and maybe I will truly be a prognosticator and not a fool, as Javon Evans wins the Elimination Chamber and faces Drew McIntyre at a main event at a WrestleMania night.
I won't be mad at it, but what?
Wow.
And I don't even like the guy. Isn't that right, ringside? Oh, he's not.
Oh, shit. Wow. All right. BDC, who do you got?
Listen, I'm all for Trick Williams or Javon Evans winning it. They want to make a really bold move to help increase ticket sales. Stop charging $6,000 for a ticket. That's how you make a bold statement. You're going to sell the seats out. Do you really need to charge $6,000 so somebody can pay 2 mortgages to get a ticket to go to WrestleMania? I think that would be the bold move they need to make. Ringside, rather. It's going to be Cody. They're not going to, as much as I would love to see Javon win it or Trick win it, or even LA Knight win it. The bottom line is they're going to go with who's going to align with most asses in seats, and that unfortunately is going to be Cody Rhodes. Now, do I want to see Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the 17,821st time? No. But at the end of the day, there's enough casuals out there who's going to love to see it that will pay to see it, and that's what they're going to go for.
You said the magic word, the casuals. The casuals do not know Trick Williams or Javon Evans. Unfortunately, we're the sickos. We understand who's there and what they can do, but they hear the name Cordell Raheem Rhodes.
Mhm.
We going with him, baby.
Trick Williams on ESPN today, so he's over because of his entrance. But we know what he's capable of. But
Oh yeah.
it's not going to be Trick. I wish it was Trick in here. That Trick in the main event scene at WrestleMania, just like how we got everybody eating last year for Jey Uso. It's definitely not going to be him. Unfortunately, it's going to be a business decision, business strategy right here, and unfortunately, it's going to be Cody Rhodes again. Which I don't hate on Cody, but you got to go with the big dog, next
Yeah.
man up, like John Cena.
Yeah, I mean, dude's been in the main event now. What, the last three? The last three?
Yeah.
He's been in the main event the last three. So I mean, they're gonna keep riding. They're gonna keep riding this one until the wheels fall off.
All right, so we got 3 for Cody and 1 for the young OG, Javon Evans.
And trust me, that one is a very sympathetic one because I would love to see that.
Yeah,
I
me
would
too.
personally love to see that.
You the twos, because I'm the one.
Yeet. All right, let's get to the women's elimination chamber match. If the men set the tone, the women might steal the show because we have Kiana James, we have Tiffany Stratton, we have Alexa Bliss, we have Rhea Ripley, we have Asuka and Raquel Rodriguez. This could either be a coronation for somebody or it could be a correction.
Yep.
Strap, who you got?
I mean, briefly touched upon it with Udom and our text messages, but Kiana James, they who put a rocket attached to her person and shooting her to the moon because they are really pushing her out of nowhere. I mean, she made an incredible performance at the Royal Rumble this year, and very surprisingly because she's paired with someone they were trying to push more, Julia. But they, it's very obvious. That there's something happened. They're really in love with Kiana. So I think she's going to take it and they're just going to, like I said, it's, I guess my perspective right now, it's all about the new, man. They've done what they've done for the last 2 years since, their big money ticket, the bloodline major angle has ended. So, and what they've been, what do you call it? Just staying the course with what they have and what they know, what they're safe with. They got to make a bold move. And they can afford to do it with Kiana James. They can afford to do it with Javon Evans because they're not the real main event. The real main event is the tried and true hand, Roman Reigns and CM Punk. So they have that ace up their sleeve, that they have that as their main draw, and they can experiment and they can afford to take a risk and take a chance on new superstars like Javon Evans and like the winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber, Kiana James.
Wow, Strap is going with the underdogs in the show. I like that, Strap. I like that. BDC, who do you got?
Well, I'm gonna look at who best matches up with Jade Cargill. Because simply put, you can put any one of those women into the match with Cargill, but there's really only one that matches up with her strength to strength, power to power, and that person's Rhea Ripley. Kiana James, she's good. She's absolutely good, and I see her future being very bright. Tiffany Stratton, been there, done that, and we saw how that ended. I just think that profile for profile, I think Rhea is the one who matches up the best. And I think the fact that Bianca's still hurt and Naomi got pregnant basically killed anything that they had really going for Jade at that time. So they're just kind of going as they go along. So it's like, I think at this point, had Bianca been sufficiently healed, the storyline would have definitely been Bianca and Jade going into Mania. Or it would have been a combination of the three of them going into Mania, but 2 of the 3 aren't here right now. So they have to do something, and I think that something is going to be Rhea.
All right, I like that pick right there. Platino, who you got?
I gotta agree with you, man. It's probably gonna be Rhea just because they know who to trust with the main event status like that. Someone that's gonna get paid over if they go put her over Rhea. That's you want that namesake, you want that that cachet. Like you said, maybe yeah. James is doing her thing and she's getting that rocket strapped to her, but running out of fuel right around Mania, I believe it. She's gonna still be there, but maybe they're gonna have like their women's intercontinental U.S. title thing, and she's gonna be involved in there. They always like to put everybody on the show, so I can see her in that scenario. Maybe going against Julia, just to see where she's at um, physically in the ring. But it's gonna be Rhea. Rhea and Jade is where the money's at. Like you said, I thought honestly at this point it would have been Bianca, but it's not gonna be Bianca. She's not back yet, so unfortunately, it's you got to go with the next best thing or better, and that's mommy. And I'm thinking my prediction. I'll wait till it gets there. Dumb.
All right. Well, as for me, I got Mommy. Mommy's been a tag team champion for a minute, but don't forget, Mommy is a badass. Mommy is still one of the number one draws in the
Yep.
women's division.
Mm-hmm.
Draws, that is. And yes, Jade, she is roughing up everybody. She's not gonna do that to Mommy.
Mm-mm.
She's not gonna do that to Mommy. I love Jade, but
What?
Mommy will be
Well,
on top.
and
What? What?
I will
what
tell you this. I will tell you this. If if they do put Rhea through the Mania and they have it where Jade basically dominates Rhea, that's going to be a major statement towards Jade. A major statement.
Facts. All right, so we got 3 for Rhea Ripley and 1 for Kiana James. You know what? Stratfax, he's catching me off guard. He's doing all this. He's predicting all these young talents, which is perfectly fine.
I help people cross the street. That's how good of a guard I am.
Feast your wise.
On my
Sam's-
sign.
Samson cut his hair and he's going crazy now.
He's going crazy. All right. Well, let's get into the women's intercontinental title match.
Right.
We're gonna go from chaos, and they're gonna make it personal. We have AJ Lee going for the Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch. You have longevity versus the influence, whatever you want to call it. So, what matters more, Becky or AJ Lee? BDC, you kick it off.
Well, I'll tell you this. I am very happy that AJ Lee is back. I'm extremely happy that she's back. But one thing I will say is I've kind of grown tired of folks coming in on their first match back or their return or something like that and immediately getting title shots. And it does kind of a disservice to the champion at the time if somebody can come in off the street after like 15 years of being out and come back immediately, get a title match and win. And of course, more than capable of doing it. I think for the purposes of this argument, though, I think that Becky should take it. She should take it to kind of end that feud off once and for all. Especially since we're not really sure if AJ is going to be back full time or if she's going to be extremely part time. In which case, you probably want to keep that title. You'll want to keep that title on Becky anyway. So I'm gonna go with Becky. I'm gonna say that she's gonna figure out a way to win the match, whether it be outside help, whether it be just some type of cheat move or something like that. I don't think it's gonna be clean, but I do think it's gonna be Becky.
All right. Platino, who you got?
I agree with you, man. I'm gonna go with Becky on this one. You're talking about ticket sales. What else is gonna sell tickets? I love AJ Lee. She's a great in-ring wrestler. I've seen her since. I think she's around our age anyway too. I've seen her since the beginning, the Diva era.
Yeah.
And I was like, she always stood out. Something was different about her and the Divas. But the girls have grown up now, and they can all keep up with AJ right now. And if you're thinking about it, you got to go with business. And what's really making money is Becky Lynch. So just keep with her and just keep going forward.
All right, Strap, who you got?
I think, if you may or may not recall, a couple years ago they had the Owen Hart Cup, and the winners were the couple at the time, Dr. Britt Baker and Adam Cole.
You're not
Baby.
thinking. I thought
So,
about it too.
well, you didn't say it, so it doesn't matter what you thought. But it's taking place in Chicago, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
There
Yep.
you go. So Chicago made, Chicago stayed. Anyway, so they're gonna have a sweetheart deal. We haven't gotten there yet, but you might predict where I might go. So I think AJ Lee takes it here. I think she walks into WrestleMania. They're just gonna have a rematch. I think it might be even like a flash pin, because that's how that's how Paige beat AJ, and then AJ win it, and I don't know, something similar to that post WrestleMania match where Paige pinned AJ really quick, so AJ gets the return style victory. She's gonna do it to Becky Lynch, and so you're gonna feel cheated out of a match. So that's why they can go for a rematch at WrestleMania with AJ Lee defending, and that'll be a different prediction show. But for Elimination Chamber, I think AJ Lee is your new Intercontinental Champion.
All right. Well, I have AJ Lee winning by disqualification. I feel like Becky's gonna weasel her way out this match and cheat, and we will have a rematch at WrestleMania for the title, and AJ's definitely gonna shine at that time. That's my thoughts. That's my opinion. So, was it split?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So this one's gonna
Put
be
your
interesting.
wig.
Ringside, where are you? Damn it. Oh yeah, you can't pay for no tickets. Sorry.
That's why John shaved his head.
Oh,
No coupons.
hey, you always gotta get a sale.
All right. Well, that's enough of nostalgia. It's time for the World Heavyweight title. We have Finn Balor taking on the Chicago-made Punk, CM Punk. Both of these men need the title. Who's going to win? Who's going to take it? Who's going to WrestleMania to defend the title against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns? And we will kick it off with Poppy Platino.
It's obviously gonna be CM Punk. Finn Balor's gonna have that valiant match where you're thinking he's gonna get it, and then unfortunately CM Punk finds a way and pulls it out. Because again, ticket sales. You want ticket sales? You got two guys that sell tickets: CM Punk and the Tribal Chief, Dom's favorite, Roman Reigns. You can't go anywhere else with that. And you know how I feel about Finn, but ever since that injury, man, it's just been downhill since, in my opinion. Not the same guy, and not because of him. Management.
Strap, who you got?
Man, I had a thought. Forgot it. But regardless of whatever that thought may or may not have been, I'm not going to change what I foreshadowed. CM Punk, walks away still world champion. What I think about Finn Balor in this case is he's almost like Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner back in 2000. What's my math? 03. And he had a match in January against Champ. They had a rematch in February, and he wasn't even on WrestleMania in month 3. And Finn Balor is not Scott Steiner. So I think Finn Balor will have a match at WrestleMania. It won't be like a featured spectacular match, but I think he will be a part of the show in some fashion. But hopefully Finn Balor has a good match with CM Punk. The last one was very enjoyable, but he's going to take the loss here, and I don't think the crowd's going to turn for him. I think the crowd will remain solidly behind CM Punk, and he will be your victor.
BDC. Who do you got?
Punk's taking it. We just know that already. However, I'm going to throw an interesting little nugget into this. This would be the perfect opportunity for the Judgment Day implosion. This would be a perfect time for Dom to come out and interfere in Finn Balor's match since there's been so much contention between the two of late, and cost him the match that leads into a Finn Balor Dominic Mysterio match at WrestleMania, where JD McDonough then makes his decision as to whether he's with Finn or he's with Dom. I think that I mean, I know Punk's going to win the match, but I just think that will be an interesting side bit to it, having Dom interfere and costing Finn the match. Finn goes in much more prepared this time than he was last time. He knows the mistakes he made. He's able to clean up those mistakes, but this time it's just simply Dom going in there to write him off, so to speak. He's gone back to his original entrance, his original theme. So that babyface turn is coming. It's just a matter of when, and I think this would be a really good time to start it.
Do we get the Demon at Mania?
Finally? Maybe. Quite possibly, you get the Demon at Mania. He's that pissed off about the fact that Dom, cost him the title. So you get the Demon.
Okay. Dom?
All right. Well, I got CM Punk winning at home. He's definitely going to face the Tribal Chief at WrestleMania. Yep. And I can see exactly what BDC said. Yes, we're going to get the implosion of the Judgment Day. JD is going to be on the fence of who he's going to want to be with, who he's going to hang around with. And at WrestleMania, we will see Finn Balor and Dom Mysterio. And in Las Vegas, an indoor stadium, get the lights flashing. Demon will be crawling right down there. Perfect time to bring back the baby face of Finn Balor, and you can give him the Intercontinental title if you want.
Yep.
So that's my prediction. That's my take.
Nice.
So basically, we're all unanimous besides Strap. Strap had Kiana James, and he had the young OG, Javon Evans. And we are wrong, and Strap is correct. I'm going to clip it. I'll make sure he's going to share it. So, guys, make sure you guys turn on your notification bells because we're going to be doing this frequently. It's a new year. Same us. It doesn't matter.
Yep, indeed.
Yes. All right. Well, we'd like to hear from you guys. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. Want to hear your thoughts on Elimination Chamber? Let us know. If you feel anything that's a little different from what we said, we'd like to know. And if you guys get it correct, we'll give you a shout out on the show. Strap will give you personal shout outs.
That's right. Insert name here. You are the best.
All right. Till then, I'm the Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here with Strap Facts. I'm here with Poppy Platinum. I'm here with BDC. This is the Elimination Chamber prediction show, and we will see you guys next time. Boom.